Welcome to Noun Tutorial TV. Like, share and subscribe. GST103, Computer Fundamentals Summary. Computer is fast becoming the universal machine of the century. 21st. Today computer is still confined to laboratory. False. A is basically defined as a tool or machine used for processing data to give required information. Computer. Is referred to facts about a person, object or place, e.g. name, age, complexion, school, class, and height. Data. Is referred to as processed data or a meaningful statement. Information. The following are the methods of data processing: manual method, mechanical method, computer method. The method of data processing involves the use of chalk, wall, pen, pencil, and the like. Manual. The manual data processing operations entail considerable manual efforts. The method of data processing involves the use of machines such as typewriter, Roneo machines, adding machines, and the like. Mechanical. The mechanical operations are basically in nature. Routine. The computer method of carrying out data processing has the following major features. Data can be steadily and continuously processed. The operations are practically not noisy. There is a store where data and instructions can be stored temporarily and permanently. Errors can be easily and neatly corrected. Output reports are usually very neat, decent, and can be produced in various forms. Accuracy and reliability are highly enhanced. The following are the characteristics of a computer: speed, accuracy, storage, automatic, reliability, flexibility. The computer system is made up of the hardware and software. The computer system is made up of the and hardware and software. The computer hardware comprises the input unit, processing unit, and output unit. The input unit comprises those media through which data is fed into the computer. Examples include the keyboard, mouse, joystick, trackball, scanner, etc. All the electronic components in a PC are mounted on a piece of fiberglass called the motherboard. A small battery powers a to keep track of the time when the PC is turned off. Clock. ROM is the acronym for read-only memory. When a computer is switched on and running a program, is used for purposes such as holding the program and its data. RAM, random access memory. Fiberglass can conduct electricity. True. The earliest PCs were equipped with a CPU from Intel Corporation called the 8088. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. CPU stands for Central Unit. Processing. The speed of a CPU is measured in megahertz, megahertz. The keys can be likened with the conventional typewriter keys. Alphanumeric. The keypad contains a set of keys required for typing or entering number digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 into the computer store. Numeric. When the key is pressed, the capital letters on the alphanumeric keys are activated. Shift. ALU is the acronym for Arithmetic and Logic Unit. The processing unit is made up of the arithmetic and logic unit, ALU, control unit, and main memory. The main memory, also known as the primary memory, is made up of the read-only memory, ROM, and the random access memory, RAM. Are the series of instructions that enable the computer to perform a task or group of tasks. Computer software. A is made up of group of instructions to perform a task. Program. Series of programs linked together make up a software. Computer programs could be categorized into the following: system software, utility software, application programs. The different categories of personnel that operates the computer are called dash. Computer users. The dash ranges from the building housing the other elements of the computing system, namely the computer and the users, the furniture, and auxiliary devices. Computing environment. UPS stands for dash. Uninterruptible power supply system. Most of today's computers are dash computers. Digital. First generation electronic computers took place between dash 1937 to 1953. The earliest attempt to build an electronic computer was by J.V. Atanasoff, a professor of physics and mathematics at Iowa State, in dash 1937. ENIAC is the acronym for dash. Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. The first general-purpose programmable electronic computer was the dash. Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, ENIAC. Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer was built by J. Presper Eckert and John V. Mauchly. EDVAC was able to run orders of magnitude faster than ENIAC. True. By the 1950s, programmers were using a symbolic notation known as dash. Assembly language. The first computer programs were written out in dash. Machine code. Eckert and Mauchly developed UNIVAC in dash. 1952 UNIVAC was developed by dash. Eckert and Mauchly. The second generation of computer was dash. 1954 to 1962. The following high-level programming languages were introduced during the second generation of computer. Fortran, Algol, COBOL. Fortran was developed in the year dash. 1956 Algol was developed in the year dash. 1958 COBOL was introduced in the dash. 1959 The dash generation of computer saw the first two supercomputers designed specifically for numeric processing in scientific applications. Second, the term dash is generally reserved for a machine that is an order of magnitude more powerful than other machines of its era. Supercomputer. LARC stands for dash. Livermore Atomic Research Computer. Third generation was between dash 1963 to 1972. SSI stands for dash. Small Scale Integration. MSI is the acronym for dash. Medium Scale Integrated. In dash. Seymour Cray developed the CDC 6600. 1964 Fourth generation of computer was in dash. 1972 to 1984. Fifth generation of computer was in dash. 1984 to 1990. WAN stands for dash. Wide Area Network. LAN stands for dash. Local Area Network. There are dash types of electronic computers. 3. The basic types of computer are digital, analog, and dash. Hybrid. Classification of computer based on signal type. Digital computer. Analog computer. Hybrid computer. Dash represent its variable in the form of digits. Digital computer. Dash counts the data it deals with, whether representing numbers, letters, or other symbols, are converted into binary form on input to the computer. Digital computer. Dash computer measures rather than counts. Analog. Hold data in the form of physical variables rather than numerical quantities. Analog computers. A dash computer needs a conversion element which accepts analog inputs, and output digital value. Hybrid computer. Based on classification by purpose, computers are classified as either special purpose or dash. General purpose. Based on classification by purpose, computers are classified as either or general purpose. Special purpose. A dash computer is one that is designed to solve a restricted class of problems. Special purpose. Dash computers are computers designed to handle wide range of problems. General purpose. The classification of computers according to capacity. Microcomputers. Medium or mini or small computers. Large computer or mainframes. Microcomputers are also known as dash. Single board computers. Dash are small size types that are battery operated. Laptop computers. Dash is like laptop computers but smaller in size, although small but comprises all the components of a full system. Notebook computer. The dash computers have memory capacity in the range 128 KB to 256 KB. Mini. The dash, often called number crunches, have memory capacity of the order of 4 KB and they are very expensive. Mainframe computers. The mainframe computers is otherwise called dash. Number crunches. One of the biggest fears of having computers are dash. Viruses. Dash are created by programming or computers experts. Viruses. Dash is one of the greatest threats to computers and computer applications. Computer virus. The dash is the main unit of a PC. System unit. When a computer is switched on and running a program, is used for purposes such as holding the program and its data. RAM, random access memory. The dash emits the computer's sound output. Speaker. The dash is the computer's most important single item. Microprocessor or central processing unit, CPU. The dash is the computer's main permanent storage unit, holding large amount of data and programs. Hard disk. All the electronic components in a PC are mounted on a piece of fiberglass called the dash. Motherboard. Fiberglass cannot conduct electricity. True. Computers use disk to store dash. Information. There are main varieties of disks available. 4. The computer devices are those devices which are attached to the system unit. Peripheral. The intelligent computer keyboard has 4 major divisions. Function keys. Alphanumeric keys. Numeric keys. Control keys. The dash key activates the numeric keypad. Numlock. Neither number lock nor cap lock affects the dash keys. Function. The dash key is often used in most text mode to perform block operations like mass deletion, insertion, and so on. Control. The dash key is used to cancel an operation in progress. Escape. The dash key is actually used to inform the computer the end of an input or command. Return. The dash key deletes the character at the cursor position when pressed and the remaining text moves to the left while the cursor remains at the same position. Delete. The dash key deletes the characters to the left of the cursor when pressed and all other characters to the right of the cursor are shifted 1 space to the left. Backspace. The dash is the longest key found on most keyboards and it erases characters at the cursor position or gives blank space when pressed. Spacebar. The dash key moves the cursor by 5 spaces to the right when pressed. Tab. A dash is the primary input device for modern computers that feature operating systems with a graphical user interface. Mouse. Dash are used with game software and help the user more effectively control the actions of computer-simulated airplanes or arcade-style games. Joysticks. All modern PC operating systems rely on a dash pointer to select and execute commands. On-screen. A dash is simply an input device built to help the user control this on-screen pointer in as natural and efficient a manner as possible. Mouse. The dash on the computer screen mimics the movements of the mouse. Pointer. The pointer on the computer screen mimics the movements of the mouse. The mouse controls the on-screen pointer and lets you select program icons, manipulate property sheets, and access data. A dash is the computer component that lets you create copies of the information stored in your computer on paper. Printer. A printed material is often called dash. Hard copy. There are 3 basic types of printers available for use with personal computers. Laser printers. Inkjet printers. Dot matrix printers. Combine a magnetic roller with powdered ink called toner to transfer high-quality characters or images onto a page. Laser printers. Printers have small nozzles that actually spray fast-drying ink onto the page to form characters or images. Inkjet. Printers use a print head to strike an inked ribbon against paper, like a typewriter, creating characters out of a series of dots. Dot matrix. The cheapest printers available in the market are printers. Dot matrix. The two most common monitor sizes are 15-inch and 17-inch. Are peripheral devices used to digitize, convert to electronic format, artwork, photographs, text, or other items from hard copy. Scanners. A works by dividing an image into microscopic rows and columns and measuring, like the film in a camera, how much light reflects from each individual intersection of the rows and columns. Scanner. The following are types of scanners: flatbed scanners, sheath scanners, hand scanners. Scanners look and behave a lot like a photocopier. Flatbed. OCR stands for optical character recognition. Scanners look and act more like fax machines. Sheathed. A is a good choice for large volumes of text, but not for handling delicate original photographs. Sheath scanner. UPS is the acronym for Uninterruptible Power Supply System. A computer is an machine. Electronic. The auxiliary equipment in a computing environment include air conditioner, voltage stabilizer, line voltage transformer, uninterruptible power supply system, UPS. The computer hardware are driven by the software. The physical components of the computer are called the hardware. A is a series of coded instructions showing the logical steps the computer follows to solve a given problem. Program. The computer software could be divided into two major groups: system software and application software. Refers to the suites of programs that facilitates the optimal use of the hardware systems and or provide a suitable environment for the writing, editing, debugging, testing and running of user programs. System software. And is a program that acts as an interface between a user of a computer and the computer hardware. Operating system. The purpose of an is to provide an environment in which a user may execute programs. Operating system. The purpose of an operating system is to provide an environment in which a user may programs execute. Are programs written for direct execution on computer hardware in order to make the power of the computer fully and efficiently accessible to applications programmers and other computer users. Systems programs. The types of operating system include the following: batch processing operating system, time-sharing operating system, real-time operating system, multi-programming operating system, distributed operating system, network operating systems. Operating systems which handle airlines reservations, machine tool control, and monitoring of a nuclear power station are called real-time OS. A is a system that allows more than one active user program, or part of user program, to be stored in main memory simultaneously. Multi-programming operating system. A is a computer hardware configuration that includes more than one independent processing unit. Multi-processing system. A is one that appears to its users as a traditional uniprocessor system, even though it is actually composed of multiple processors. Distributed operating system. And provides the environment within which programs are executed. Operating system. A is the unit of work in a system. Process. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with processes managed: the creation and deletion of both user and system processes, the suspension or resumption of processes, the provision of mechanisms for process synchronization, The provision of mechanisms for deadlock handling. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with memory management. Keep track of which parts of memory are currently being used and by whom. Decide which processes are to be loaded into memory when memory space becomes available. Allocate and deallocate memory space as needed. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with disk management. Free space management. Storage allocation. Disk scheduling. The I/O system consists of these. A buffer caching system. A general device driver code. Drivers for specific hardware devices. A dash is a collection of related information defined by its creator. File. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with file management. The creation and deletion of files. The creation and deletion of directory. The support of primitives for manipulating files and directories. The mapping of files onto disk storage. Backup of files on stable, non-volatile, storage. Dash refers to a mechanism for controlling the access of programs, processes, or users to the resources defined by a computer controls to be imposed, together with some means of enforcement. Protection. A dash is a collection of processors that do not share memory or a clock. Distributed system. A dash provides the user with access to the various resources the system maintains. Distributed system. The dash is the primary interface between the user and the rest of the system. Command interpreter. A dash is a set of notations in which we express our instructions to the computer. Programming language. Dash is the initial program written in a language different from machine language is called the source program, and its equivalent in machine language is called object program. Language translator. Three examples of classes of language translators are assemblers, interpreters, and compilers. And dash is a computer program that accepts a source program in assembly language program, reads and translates the entire program into an equivalent program in machine language called the object. Assembler. Dash is a program that accepts program in a source language, reads, translates and executes it, line by line into machine language. An interpreter. A dash is a computer program that accepts a source program in one high-level language, reads and translates the entire user's program into an equivalent program in machine language, called the object program or object code. Compiler. The stages in compilation include lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, code generation. The utility software performs the following operations: file conversion, file copy, housekeeping operations. Dash is a set of programs designed to solve problems of a specific nature. Application software. A dash is used to create, edit, save, and print reports. Word processor. A word processor is used to dash, edit, save and print reports. Create. A word processor is used to create, save and print reports. Edit. A word processor is used to create, edit, and print reports. Save. A word processor is used to create, edit, save, and reports. Print. A word processor is used to create, edit, save, and print reports. A document can be printed as many times as possible. True. Dash is an application mainly designed for numerical figures and reports. Spreadsheet. Dash are packages that enable you to bring out images, diagrams and pictures. Graphic packages, these. Examples of graphic packages are PM, PM+, Graphic Writer, Photoshop. Software for designing, setting up and subsequently managing a database. Database packages. A dash is an organized collection of data that allows for modification taking care of different users' view. Database. Examples are DBase 2, 3, 4, Fox BASE, Rebase Data Perfect, Paradox 3, Revelation Advanced and MS Access. Dash are packages that can be used to solve statistical problems, e.g. stat graphical, SPSS, statistical packages for social scientists. Statistical packages. Dash are packages that can be used to produce books and documents in standard form. Desktop publishing. Examples are PageMaker, Ventura, Publishers, Paintsbrush, Xerox Formbase, Newsmaster 2, DBase Publisher. Dash are packages that contain a lot of games for children and adults. Game packages. Examples of game packages are Chess, Scrabble, Monopoly, Tune. Examples of communication packages are Carbon Plus, Data Talk v3.3. Crosstalk, Sage Chit Chat, Datasoft. There are dash basic types of instructions. 4. There are 4 basic types of instructions, namely: input-output instructions, arithmetic instructions, branching instructions, logic instructions, and dash directs the computer to accept data from a specific input device and store it in a specific location in the store. Input instruction. And dash tells the computer to move a piece of data from a computer storage location and record it on the output medium. Output instruction. Computer programming languages can be classified into the following categories: machine language, assembly language, high-level symbolic language, very high-level symbolic language. A dash allows the programmer to take advantage of all the features and capabilities of the computer system for which it was designed. Machine language program. A dash language is computer dependent. Machine. A machine language is dash dependent. Computer. A machine language is computer dash dash dependent. Principles of good programming. It is generally accepted that a good accuracy, reliability, efficiency, robustness, usability, maintainability, readability. The preparation of a computer program involves a set of procedure. Problem definition. Devising the method of solution. Developing the method using suitable aids. Writing the instructions in a programming language. Transcribing the instructions into machine-sensible form. Debugging the program. Testing the program. Documenting all the work involved in producing the program. A dash is a graphical representation of the major steps of work in process. Flowchart. A flowchart is a dash representation of the major steps of work in process. Graphical. Dash displays in separate boxes the essential steps of the program and shows by means of arrows the directions of information flow. Flowchart. A dash can be said to be a graphical representation of an algorithm, that is, it is visual picture which gives the steps of an algorithm and also the flow of control between the various steps. Flowchart. Guidelines for drawing flowcharts. Each symbol denotes a type of operation: input, output, processing, decision, transfer or branch or terminal. A note is written inside each symbol to indicate the specific function to be performed. Flowcharts are read from top to bottom. A sequence of operations is performed until a terminal symbol designates the end of the run or branch connector transfers control. And dash is a set of rules for carrying out calculation either by hand or a machine. Algorithm. Dash are read from top to bottom. Flowcharts. Flowcharts are read from top to dash dash bottom. And dash is a finite step-by-step procedure to achieve a required result. Algorithm. And dash is a sequence of computational steps that transform the input into the output. Algorithm. And dash is a sequence of operations performed on data that have to be organized in data structures. Algorithm. And is an abstraction of a program to be executed on a physical machine, model of computation. Algorithm. An algorithm can be characterized by the following: a finite set or sequence of actions. This sequence of actions has a unique initial action. Each action in the sequence has unique successor. The sequence terminates with either a solution or a statement that the problem is unresolved. Dash is a program design aid that serves the function of a flowchart in expressing the detailed logic of a program. Pseudocode. Dash is the use of computers to create, revise, and save documents for printing and future retrieval. Word processing. Information can be entered into the computer by using a dash. Keyboard. You enter dash into the computer by using a keyboard. Information. You enter information into the computer by using a dash. Keyboard. Dash enable you to change information easily without retyping entire documents. Word processors. For example, you can change margins, add and delete text, move paragraphs, and correct spelling errors. All revisions are made within the computer and are then saved on a disk and printed. Word is a word processor. WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. To create a new document, click on the dash. New blank document. Every document has a dash. Text area. A dash program provides facilities to edit documents and define their layout and enable them to be printed. Word processing. Dash is the use of computers to create, revise, and save documents for printing and future retrieval. Word processing. Dash make it easier to align text precisely. Tabs. Tab stops are preset at -cm increments. 1.27 By pressing the dash key, you can delete the character or space immediately to the left of the insertion point. Backspace. Word will suggest the complete word or phrase after you type the first few letters. This feature is called dash. Autocomplete. Text files can be created and modified with the aid of a special program called an editor. The Windows environment provides a temporary storage area called the dash. Clipboard. When you cut or copy selected text, it is placed on the dash. Clipboard. And dash is a program used to create text files or make changes to existing files. Editor. Copying a text require dash processes. 4. Dash may be applied before typing a paragraph or after the paragraph has been typed. Paragraph alignment. Dash determines how text is positioned between the left and right indents. Paragraph alignment. There are dash alignment options. 4. A dash comprises a grid of numbered rows and lettered column intersecting in cells. Spreadsheet. A cell can contain either text or dash. Numbered values. A spreadsheet consists of information written in dash form. Tabular. A series of data depicted horizontally is called a dash. Row. A series of data depicted vertically is called a dash. Column. Dash has become a universal tool of any modern man, or woman. Computer. Computer has become a dash of any modern man, or woman. Universal tool. Dash. Today is not defined only in terms of the ability to read and / or write, but in addition, it includes the ability to use and communicate with the aid of computer. Literacy. In the dash sector, computers are being used to promote teaching and learning. Education. In the education sector, dash are being used to promote teaching and learning. Computers. In the education sector, computers are being used to promote dash and learning. Teaching. In the education sector, computers are being used to promote teaching and dash. Learning. In the education sector, computers are being used to promote dash and dash. Teaching and learning. In the education sector, computers are being used to dash teaching and learning. Promote. The field of dash provides the most fascinating application of computing system. Education. When was computers introduced into the classroom? 1960s. The dash has revolutionized the services rendered by libraries to readers. Computer. The computer has revolutionized the services rendered by dash to readers. Libraries. The computer has revolutionized the services rendered by libraries to readers. Using public terminals can go through a menu-driven program to find specific books or periodicals, recall books on loans, and also make requisition for short loan items. Readers using terminals can go through a menu-driven program to find specific books or periodicals, recall books on loans, and also make requisition for short loan items. Public. A computer-based online public access system manages a search for materials using indices such as author's name, book title, subject, and class mark. Catalog. In the early days of computing, computers were originally meant to assist in and engineering applications. Scientific. In the early days of computing, computers were originally meant to assist in scientific and applications. Engineering. Are becoming more complex and competitive, thus increasing the need to produce and process more accurate and timely data both in quantity and quality. Corporate operations. Is a work schedule which demands speed, accuracy, carefulness, and honesty. Payroll preparation. Payroll preparation is a work schedule which demands speed, accuracy, carefulness, and honesty. Involves making references to a number of source documents which by their nature also require constant and periodic updating. Payroll preparation. Computer application in payroll preparation involves a number of procedures which include the following: a. Updating the personal records of employees whenever new appointments, resignations, terminations, dismissals and other changes are made within a period of time. b. Computing wages and salaries for each individual workers based on regular and overtime hours worked. c. Making deductions for income tax and for other payments such as union dues and repayment of loans. d. Preparation of pay advice slips and checks to employees and banks. e. Updating the master payroll file based on the records received from the personnel department. f. Preparation of summary report and analysis for management. MIS stands for Management Information System. A involves a computerized system of data processing procedures which are integrated in an organization to provide accurate, complete, concise, timely, and effective data which management can use at various levels of decision making for planning, organizing, directing, controlling and monitoring procedures. Management Information System. Devices are used in the design of products while computer-monitored quality control procedures are used in production process to detect items that fail to meet the approved quality standards and specifications. Computer-aided designs, CAD. CAD stands for Computer-aided designs. Computer is used in the publishing industry in the following ways: a. Creative writing. b. Typesetting manuscript. c. Drawing illustrations. d. Generating the table of contents and the index of a book automatically. e. Generating the page size of a book and cut and paste illustrations automatically. f. Processing images such as the scanning of pictures and recording them automatically in the computer store for future retrieval or printing. g. Verification and validation of spellings. h. Assisting the writer of an article to identify the words that have similar meaning. CNN stands for Cabled network news. Computers can assist government business in the following ways: a. Planning. b. Decision marking. c. Policy formulating. d. Monitoring and control of operations. Allow a computer programmer to direct the activities of the computer. Programming languages. The tells the computer what to do, such as add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Operation code. The tell the computer the data items involved in the operations. Operands. The an instruction may consist of the actual data that the computer may use to perform an operation, or the storage address of data. Operands. and dash instruction directs the computer to accept data from a specific input device and store it in a specific location in the store. Input, and dash instruction tells the computer to move a piece of data from a computer storage location and record it on the output medium. Output, all of the basic arithmetic operations can be performed by the computer. True. There are dash basic types of branch instructions. 2. There are two basic types of branch instructions, namely dash dash. Unconditional branch instruction and conditional branch instruction. And dash will cause the computer to branch to a statement regardless of the existing conditions. Unconditional branch instruction or statement. A dash will cause the computer to branch to a statement only when certain conditions exist. Conditional branch statement. Dash directs the internal operations of the computer, and application software allows the programmer to use the computer to solve user-made problems. System software. Computer programming languages can be classified into the following categories: A. Machine language. B. Assembly language. C. High-level symbolic language. D. Very high-level symbolic language. Each instruction in a machine language program consists of two parts, namely, dash and operation code and operands. A dash allows the programmer to take advantage of all the features and capabilities of the computer system for which it was designed. Machine language program. Dash allows the programmer to remember the operations codes easily than when expressed strictly as binary numbers. Assembly, low-level, language. In, the operation code is expressed as a combination of letters rather than binary numbers, sometimes called mnemonics. Assembly language. In assembly language, the operation code is expressed as a combination of letters rather than binary numbers, sometimes called dash dash. Mnemonics. The storage address or location of the operands is expressed as a symbol rather than the actual numeric address. True. Among the existing and popular high-level programming languages are Fortran, BASIC, COBOL, Pascal, ALGOL, Ada and P1/1. The high-level languages are generally described as dash dash. Third generation, computer, language, 3 gallons. The very high-level language generally described as the dash dash. Fourth generation, computer, language, 4 gallons. A dash dash, by using a menu system for example, allows users to specify what they require, rather than describe the procedures by which these requirements are met. 4 gallons. A dash offers the user an English-like set of commands and simple control structures in which to specify general data processing or numerical operations. 4 gallons. A program is translated into a conventional high-level language such as COBOL, which is passed to a compiler. A 4 gallons is a non-procedural language. True. The dash arose partly in response to the application's backlog. 4 gallons. The 4 gallons arose partly in response to the application's dash dash backlog. Computer programming is both an art and a science. True. Dash is the act of writing a program which a computer can execute to produce the desired result. Computer programming. A dash is a series of instructions assembled to enable the computer to carry out a specified procedure. Program. A dash is the sequence of simple instructions into which a given problem is reduced and which is in a form the computer can understand, either directly or after interpretation. Computer program. The programs designed to convert the general purposes computer into a tool for a specific task or applications are called dash dash. Application programs. The preparation of a computer program involves a set of procedure classified into major stages. 8. The function of the dash is to convert the program statements into the binary code of the computer called the object code. Translator. The function of the translator is to convert the program statements into the binary code of the computer called the object code. The purpose of testing is dash dash. To determine whether a program consistently produces correct or expected results. The following are the advantages of program documentation. It provides all necessary information for anyone who comes in contact with the program. 2. It helps the supervisor in determining the program's purpose, how long the program will be useful, and future revision that may be necessary. 3. It simplifies program maintenance, revision or updating. 4. It provides information as to the use of the program to those unfamiliar with it. It provides operating instructions to the computer operator. A dash is a graphical representation of the major steps of work in process. Flowchart. Dash displays in separate boxes the essential steps of the program and shows by means of arrows the directions of information flow. Flowchart. A dash can also be said to be a graphical representation of an algorithm, that is, it is visual picture which gives the steps of an algorithm and also the flow of control between the various steps. Flowchart. Flowcharts are drawn with the help of dash symbols. The following are guidelines for drawing flowcharts. Each symbol denotes a type of operation: input, output, processing, decision, transfer or branch or terminal. 2. A note is written inside each symbol to indicate the specific function to be performed. 3. Flowcharts are read from top to bottom. 4. A sequence of operations is performed until a terminal symbol designates the end of the run or branch connector transfers control. Dash is a program design aid that serves the function of a flowchart in expressing the detailed logic of a program. Pseudocode. A series of structured words is used to express the major program functions. These structured words are the basis for writing programs using a technical term called dash. Structure programming. Dash are used to analyze a problem. Decision tables. Decision tables are used to analyze a dash problem. Dash are a simple yet powerful and unambiguous way of showing the actions to be taken when a given set of conditions occur. Decision tables. Dash are prepared in conjunction with or in place of flowcharts. Decision tables. Dash section contains a list of all possible conditions which could apply in a particular problem. Condition stub. Dash section contains the different combination of the conditions, each combination being given a number termed a rule, condition entry. Dash section contains a list of the possible actions which could apply for any given combinations of conditions. Action stub. Dash section shows the actions to be taken for each combination of conditions. Action entry. An interconnected set of two or more computers with data communication devices may be called a dash. Computer network. LAN stands for dash. Local area network. Dash refers to a network set up in one building. Local area network. MAN stands for dash. Metropolitan area network. Dash refers to two LANs linked between two buildings in the same metropolis. Metropolitan Area Network. WAN is acronym for dash. Wide Area Network. Dash refers to LANs or MANs that are connected between cities. Wide Area Network. WWW is acronym for dash. World Wide Web. Dash refers to the linking up the world's LANs, MANs and WANs to form a web of networks that cover the Earth. World Wide Web. When two or more computers are interconnected, this is generally referred to as a dash. Network. Networks have become increasingly popular over the last decade. True. Dash can be used to transfer information between computers, even if they use different operating systems. Networks. A dash can be used to send data to remote storage devices and printers, without having to send all of the signals through an expensive mainframe computer. Network. Generally, dash provide an inexpensive way to interconnect any number of systems and make communication and sharing of data quick and easy. Networks. There are dash main categories of networks used in the industry. 2. There are two main categories of networks used in the industry, which are EANs, local area network, and WANs, wide area network. A dash is a network in which all signals run on a single set of cables, which is fully administered by the owner. LAN. There are dash typical network topologies, layouts. 3. There are three typical network topologies, layouts. These are dash, star, ring, and bus shapes. The dash shape is the outlying stations communicate through a central hub device. Star. In a dash network, messages circulate the loop, passing from station to station like an old-fashioned bucket brigade of firefighters. Ring. The dash is usually a high-performance computer with a very large hard disk. File server. The dash is a mass storage device that all users can share. File server. Dash is used to store all shared programs and data on the network. File server. Dash are the computers on a network that users work on. Workstations. LANs or MANs that are connected between cities are known as dash. WANs. A dash only has a range of approximately 1 kilometer. LAN. A LAN only has a range of approximately 1 kilometer. Dash transmits sounds, not the radio frequency signals that pulse around a LAN. Telephone. A prime example of dash is the Internet. WAN. A prime example of WAN is the dash. Internet. The Internet is a global network of computers that are able to communicate with one another, using a common language called dash. HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. HTML stands for dash. Hypertext Markup Language. The dash gives you a graphical, easy to navigate interface for looking at documents on the Internet. World Wide Web. You can think of the dash as a big library. Web. You can think of the web as a dash. Big library. Dash are like the books, and web pages are like specific pages in the books. Websites. Dash can contain news, images, movies, sounds, and 3D worlds, just about anything. Pages. Dash means following hyperlinks to pages and subjects you may never have heard about, meeting new people, visiting new places, and learning about things from all over the world. Surfing. A collection of web pages is known as a dash. Website. A dash is a software tool that you use to look at web pages. Browser. You connect to other pages by clicking text or graphics that are called dash. Hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are underlined or bordered words and graphics that have web addresses, also known as dash, embedded in them. URL. URL stands for dash. Universal Resource Locator. Dash are underlined or bordered words and graphics that have web addresses, also known as URL, Universal Resource Locator, embedded in them. Hyperlinks. By clicking a, you jump to a particular page in a particular website. Hyperlink. You can easily identify a hyperlink. True. Hyperlink text is a different color from the rest of the text in a website. True. Dash means following hyperlinks to different web pages. Surfing the web. A dash is the starting point for a website. Home page. Computer network can be categorized into two, -n. Wired network and wireless network. Computer network can be categorized into -2. The dash network makes use of radio waves to transmit data or information from one node to another. Wireless. ISP stands for -. Internet Service Providers. The dash is a global network of interconnected computer networks. Internet. All home pages have what is called an -. Internet address. URL stands for -. Universal Resource Locator. URL stands for Universal Resource Locator, which is simply another word for -. Address. Dash are the people who control the access to the web. Internet Service Providers, ISP. Dash is the privilege to access and make changes to folders. Access privileges. Dash is the unique code assigned to the location of a file in storage, a device in a system or network, or any other data source on a network. Address. Dash are multimedia files that are attached to an email, can be text, graphics, sound, video, spreadsheet, database or even an entire application. Attachments. Dash is number of signaling elements that can be transmitted per second on a circuit. Older term being replaced by BPS bits per second. Baud. The smallest amount of information that can be transmitted is called dash dash. Bit. A combination of dash can indicate an alphabetic character, a numeric digit, or perform signaling, switching, or other functions. Bits. Dash is application software that gives you a graphical interactive interface for searching, finding, viewing and managing information over a network. Browser. Dash is a computer that uses the services of another computer, a server or host. Client. Dash is a multi-user collection of information. Database. A dash sits at the gateway of a private network and only lets certain types of information in from and out to the network. Firewall. Dash is a computer that provides access to files for remote users, clients. File server. Dash is a tag language in which web pages are formatted and web information is distributed. HTML, hypertext markup language. Dash is a distributed bulletin board system about a particular topic. Newsgroup. A dash is hypermedia document on the web. Page. A dash is an internet service provider's dial-up connection for modem users, used particularly to describe local connections so modem users don't have to dial long distance. Pop. To dash a file means to decompress, or expand a file that has been made smaller using a compression utility. Unzip. The internet is used for the following: information browsing, electronic mail, email, newsgroups, file transfer, access to and use of other computers. A dash is basically an electronic bulletin board where messages are left for others to see and respond to if necessary. Newsgroup. Newsgroup messages are stored on internet servers called dash dash. News servers. When you post a message to it is posted onto your ISP's news server. Newsgroup. When you post a message to a newsgroup, it is posted onto your ISP's dash dash. News server. Dash is a network feature that has no equivalent in standalone computing. Electronic mail. Dash provides an electronic mail tool called the Outlook inbox. Microsoft Outlook. Microsoft Outlook provides an electronic mail tool called the dash dash. Outlook inbox. Dash instruction directs the computer to accept data from a specific input device and store it in a specific location in the store. Input. MS Multiplan is an example of dash packages. Spreadsheet. The first stage of program debugging is dash dash. Desk checking. When errors are detected in a program, a series of diagnostics referred to as an error dash list is generated by the language translator. Message. Simplification of program maintenance is an advantage of program dash dash. Documentation. In dash alignment, the text along the right side of the paragraph appears ragged. Left. In Excel, chart dash allow you to print a chart that is separate from data. Sheets. Dash chart is used when printing a worksheet and a chart on a single sheet of paper. Embedded. A chart symbol that represents a single data point is data dash dash. Marker. The x-axis of a chart is also called dash axis. Category. Grid lines in a plot area makes it easy to compare data marker with an axis value. True. In a hybrid computer system, a conversion element is irrelevant. False. The chart dash feature leads a user through a step-by-step process to create a chart and displays sample views as you build it. Wizard. Computer viruses are written programs. True. Auto Shapes button in Microsoft PowerPoint provides access to over shapes. 150 Right protecting a disk means preventing the computer from over important data that are already contained in it. Erasing. There are dash types of environments in PowerPoint. 5. There are dash main types of networks in the industry. 2. Aside the cables, there are dash components that are present in most networks. 3. A local area network has a range of approximately kilometer. 1. The Internet is a typical example of dash area network. Wide. Underlined words that have web addresses embedded in them are dash dash. Hyperlinks. Dash is the number of signaling elements that can be transmitted per second on a circuit. Baud. Electronic mail has equivalent feature in standalone computing. False. Internet area that comprises thousands of newsgroups is dash dash. Usenet. Newsgroup messages are stored on Internet servers referred to as dash servers. News. A hypermedia document on the web is called dash dash. Page. In network transmission, dash is an older term that is being replaced by bits per second baud. Excel workbook can be set up as a dynamic work environment. True. The print button on the standard dock toolbar does not bypass the print dialog box. False. Automatic spell check feature of the Microsoft Word cannot be disabled. False. Spelling checker is a substitute for proofreading. False. In dash alignment, the texts along both sides of the paragraph appear ragged. Center dash instruction tells the computer to move a piece of data from a computer storage location. Output. A dash branch statement will cause the computer to branch to a statement only when certain conditions exist. Conditional. Which of the following is not a system software? Microsoft Office. Which of the following is the primary goal of the operating system? User convenience. Operating system that appears to its users as a traditional uniprocessor system is distributed. The input/output system consists of the following except dash dash. Disk scheduler. The following are generalist software except dash dash. Linux. The following are examples of integrated packages except dash dash. Microsoft Windows 10. The operating system environment in which the response time is the turnaround time is dash dash. Batch. The following are other names for command interpreter system except dash dash. Kernel. Which of the following is not a communication package? Paradox 3. Which of the following is not an attribute of a good program? Sequential. The error that results from illegal use of a feature of programming language is syntax. The following are methods of testing a program except dash dash. Tracetrek. Which of the following is not a class of data used in program testing? Virtual. The following are tools for planning problem solution step in programming except dash dash. Coding. Which of the following is not an advantage of program documentation? Provides operating instructions to the programmer. Which of the following definitions of algorithm is not correct? Set of program codes to be executed on a physical machine. The Enter key can be used for the following except create a blank space. Character formatting include the following except. Highlight. Which of the following is not a toggle button? Font face. Which of the following is not true of paragraph alignment? It determines the paper size. Types of paragraph alignment options are dash dash. 4. The following are paragraph alignment options except middle alignment. By default, the print command prints dash dash. Entire document. The following are the components of the Excel workbook except presentation tools. Which of following will not clear the content of a cell in Excel? Selecting the cell and pressing the Enter key. In Microsoft PowerPoint, which of the following function key is used to run a slideshow? F5. Which of the following is not a working environment in PowerPoint? Outskirt view. Text attributes include the following except weight. The value axis of a chart is also called dash dash. Y-axis. In Excel, which of the following makes it easy to compare actual worksheet data to graphical representation of the data? Embedded chart. In which of the following paragraph alignment options is the text along the left side of the paragraph appears ragged? Right. Which of the following is not correct of flowcharts? It is read bottom up. Which of the following is not classified as a cursor control key? Shift. Which of the following is not an attribute of an algorithm? Ambiguity. Operator's manual contains the following except the various codes making up the program. The dash generation saw the introduction of machine. Fifth. Small-scale integration is a product of dash dash. Third. The following are the criteria for classifying dash dash. Strength. Which of the following resource type is most likely dash dash? Printers. Which of the following devices is required for wireless dash dash? Modem. A dash purpose computer is one that is designed to solve a restricted special application backlog led to the evolution of dash dash. Fourth. The instructions that tell a computer how to dash dash. Programs. The shortcut key combination for copying text Ctrl+C. An area of a computer that temporarily holds data is called dash dash. RAM. Which of the following is not a part of the components of most networks? Memory server. Which of the following key combinations moves you to the bottom of the current document? Control plus End. The starting point for a website is called dash dash. Home page. Which of the following is used in network environment to store all shared programs and data? File server. Which of the following tabbed categories is used for pre-designed PowerPoint presentations? Presentation. In PowerPoint, in which view can you work with only one slide at a time, add title and body text, graphs, organization charts, clip art, word art, draw shapes and have access to all of the toolbars and the commands on the menu bar? Slide. The sixth stage of program development is dash dash. Program debugging. Given the expression A equals B plus 5, which of the following is not an operand? Plus. The following are game packages except Sage ChitChat. Compilers carry out the following analysis except code. The basic purpose of the computer operating system is to. The following are secondary functions of the computer operating systems except control the allocation and use of the computing system's resources among the various users and tasks. Which of the following statements is not true? The basic resources of a computer system are provided by its hardware. Computer software come in different forms. Which of the following is not one? Device ports. Which of the following statements is not true? The sound card is an expansion card that does not plugs into any slot on the motherboard. Which of the following definitions of algorithm is not correct? Set of program codes to be executed on a physical machine. Which of the following statements is true? Static electricity is an enemy of computer keyboards. When entering texts, which of the following keys has no effect on itself? Shift. Which of the following is not a 6th generation CPU? Cyrix 6x86. In which generation did Unix operating system came about? Third. Which of the following is not a navigation key? Escape. Early computers were rarely owned by individuals but rather confined to the laboratories and few research institutes because they were large in size and too expensive. Which of the following is a computer not capable of doing? Taking input data through the printer. In which of the slide views in PowerPoint do you view thumbnails of all of the slides in your presentation and arrange the order of the slides? Slide sorter view. DEC stands for dash dash. Digital Equipment Corporation. In a distributed system, each processor has its own local memory. Which of the following is not a basic type of instructions in computer programming? Mathematical. Computer programming languages can be classified into the following categories except medium-level symbolic language. Each instruction in a machine language program consists of --. Operation code and operands. Which of the following is not an input device? Speaker. A computer is capable of all but one of the following --. Data pressing. Which of the following is not one of the panes in the normal view of the PowerPoint window? Sorter. A file name in PowerPoint can have up to --. 255 characters. The most common network topology is --. Star. In network, radio waves are used to transmit data or information from one node to the other. Wireless. The software tool that is used to look at web pages is called --. Browser. Following hyperlinks to pages and subjects one may never have heard about is called --. Surfing. The device in telephone system that converts series of electronic signals into pulses of sound is --. Modem. Could be regarded as the largest of all wide area networks internet. The internet computers communicate with one another using a common language called --. HTML. In Excel, chart allow you to print a chart that is separate from data. Sheets. When saving a document for the first time in Microsoft Word, it automatically assigns a file name using the dash line of the document content. First. In PowerPoint view, user is presented with the presentation outline, current slide, and current slide notes. Normal. Another name for the y-axis of a chart is --. Axis. Vertical. In normal view, the PowerPoint window is divided into dash panes. 3. The dash key is pressed to end a PowerPoint slideshow. Escape. Assembly language is to second-generation computers as dash language is to first-generation computers. Machine. Dash instruction will get information from the hard disk and print on paper output. Dash code instructs the computer to perform arithmetic operations. Operation. The operands in an instruction must consist of the actual data that the computer will use to perform an operation. False. A dash operating system allows more than one active user program to be stored in main memory at the same time. Multi-programming. All multi-programming systems are time-sharing systems. False. Sheet scanners look and act more like photocopiers. False. With sheet scanners, scanning directly from a book is possible. False. The data stored on a storage device is usually referred to as copy. Soft. Number lock key is to numeric keypad as dash key is to capital/block/uppercase letters. Caps lock. Activating the numeric keypad affects the function keys. False. C programming language is a product of dash generation computers. Third dash computer systems integrate audio, video and data. Multimedia. Dash sits at the gateway of a private network and only lets certain types of information in from and out to the network. Firewall. Dash line is a private line leased from a telecommunications carrier dedicated. Dash is the smallest amount of information that can be transmitted bit. Printed materials are often called dash copies hard. Hand scanners are automated devices. False. In a network operating system, the users are not aware of the existence of multiple computers. False. A multi-processing system has only one central processing unit. False. There are dash major reasons for networks too. There are dash typical network topologies. 3. In most software packages, the function key F1 is used to run the program. Help. Dash are peripheral devices used to digitize artwork, photographs, text, or other items from hard copy. Scanners. Expansion slots on motherboards are for --. Adapter cards. The chips have data written on them during manufacturing that tells the CPU what to do when the PC is switched on, is referred to as ROM. In operating systems, the primary interface between the user and the rest of the system is its command interpreter. This shortcut key combination deletes a line in most text documents. Control+Y- consists of expensive and very fast memory chips that store the data or instructions that the CPU will look at next. Cache memory. Modern computer operating systems may be classified into any of the following except virtual. A series of coded instructions showing the logical steps the computer follows to solve a given problem is called a program. Computer program that accepts a source program in one high-level language, reads and translates the entire user's program into an equivalent program in machine language is referred to compiler. Assembly language has a one-to-one relationship with machine language, but uses symbols and dash for particular items. Mnemonics. The acronym MIS stands for Management Information System. A program is normally tested by executing with test data. Dash is a graphical representation of the major steps of work in process flowchart. This flowchart symbol is for decision making. This flowchart symbol is for junction point of program. An abstraction of a program to be executed on a physical machine is an algorithm. Dash is a program design aid that serves the function of a flowchart in expressing the detailed logic of a program. Pseudocode. An unambiguous way of showing the actions to be taken when a given set of conditions occur is by using a decision table. Computer is fast becoming the universal machine of the 21st century. Early computers were to be owned by individuals. Large in size and too expensive. The term is referred to facts about a person, object or place, e.g. name, age, complexion, school, class, height, etc. Data. Is referred to as processed data or a meaningful statement, e.g. net pay of workers, examination results of students, list of successful candidates in an examination or interview, etc. Information. The of data processing involves the use of machines such as typewriter, Roneo machines, adding machines, and the like. Mechanical method. The computer has both and facilities for holding data and instructions. This capacity varies from one machine to the other. Internal and external storage. The computer comprises the input unit, the processing unit, and the output unit. Hardware. Are the series of instructions that enable the computer to perform a task or group of tasks. Computer software. The web lets you dash from one web page to other pages on the web. Jump or hyperlink. Computer as a is being applied to almost every area of human society. Universal machine. One of the areas in which computer has been applied intensively and extensively is the military. The business of governance is a business. Serious. Computer application is now felt in and vehicle maintenance. Traffic control. Computer application is now felt in traffic control and vehicle maintenance. Computer application in has led to the use of computer terminals at home. Communications. The now provides faster, more convenient and cheaper electronic flow of information than the telephone, fax, and telex transmission. Electronic mail service. The most dramatic computer application is witnessed in the and communications sectors. Transport. The delivery of healthcare facilities has been one of the notable areas in which computer applications have proved most beneficial to mankind. Healthcare facilities. The computer is used in the diagnosis and physiological monitoring of patients' life during surgical operation and intensive care program. Physiological. Computer is commonly used to find the accurate solutions to both and problems scientific and engineering. The computer is used to find solution to very complex dash and statistical computations at incredible speed and accuracy. Mathematical. Computer technology has changed the face of dash and dash through its various applications. Business and industry. Information and dash replace capital and energy as the primary wealth-creating assets. Knowledge. The computer is used to dash the foreign exchange rates of major currencies. Calculate. CAD stands for dash dash. Computer-aided designs. A dash involves a computerized system of data processing procedures which are integrated in an organization to provide accurate, complete, concise, timely, and effective data which management can use at various levels of decision-making for planning, organizing, directing, controlling and monitoring procedures. Management Information System. The computer is used as a tool by dash to report accurately on the transaction register which constitutes the most crucial aspect in the audit trail. Auditors. Dash preparation is essentially a repetitive and a routine task which has to be done periodically. Payroll. Computers were originally meant to assist in scientific and engineering applications. Computers have been applied in virtually all fields of human endeavor. Computer has become a dash tool of any modern man, or woman. Universal. BBS stands for dash dash. Bulletin board system. The Internet is a global network of dash computer networks. Interconnected. Hyperlinks are dash or dash words and graphics that have web addresses. Underlined or bordered. Dash is a different color from the rest of the text in a website. Hyperlink text. The dash enables you to create and edit text effects by using the available options. Word Art Toolbar. The dash button provides access to over 150 shapes. Auto Shapes. The dash is one of the default toolbars displayed when you start PowerPoint. Drawing Toolbar. Dash enables you to create drawn objects using a set of tools located on the drawing toolbar. PowerPoint. To use PowerPoint, you must load the program from the hard disk into the dash dash. Computer's memory. Dash is an application program used to create presentations. PowerPoint. The dash enables you to view your printouts on screen before you print them. Print Preview command. The dash is the gray background behind the chart. Plot area. A quick way to print your whole worksheet is to click on the print button on the dash dash. Standard toolbar. All default print options are listed in the dash dash. Print dialog box. Text entries are left aligned while numeric entries and calculated results are dash dash. Right aligned. Each time you click on the dash button, an extra decimal place is displayed to the right of the decimal point. Increase decimal. Each time you click on the dash button, one decimal place fewer is displayed. Decrease decimal. You can use Excel's built-in formats to change the appearance of numbers. Built-in formats. A dash is a group adjacent cells that forms a rectangular shape. Range. When you launch Excel, you see a new, blank workbook called dash dash. Book 1. A workbook can be saved temporarily in the dash dash. Computer memory. A workbook can be saved permanently on the dash dash. Disk. The Excel worksheet consists of various dash dash elements. Excel is a software application that provides an dash or worksheet environment. Electronic spreadsheet. Working with a dash can be complicated and time-consuming. Paper spreadsheet. Paper spreadsheets have limited functionality because they are dash dash. Static. A dash consists of information written in tabular form. Spreadsheet. A file is a collection of related information defined by its creator. Dash is one of the most visible services of an operating system. File management. It is possible to change the appearance and position of text by applying various dash formatting options. Dash can be used to emphasize text in a document. Character formats. The dash places a copy of a file on disk into an active document window. File, open command. Text files can be created and modified with the aid of a special program called an --. Editor. WYSIWYG stands for --. What you see is what you get. To use Word, you must load the program from the hard disk into the --. Computer's memory. The purpose of dash is to determine whether a program consistently produces correct or expected results. Testing. Dash is caused by faulty logic in the design of the program. Logic errors. Is caused by mistake in coding. Syntax errors. Dash is the process of locating and correcting errors. Debugging. A needs to thoroughly understand what is required of a problem. Programmer. Dash means the program must do what it is supposed to do correctly and must meet the criteria laid down in its specification. Accuracy. Dash means the program must always do what it is supposed to do, and never crash. Reliability. Dash means optimal utilization of resources is essential. The program must use the available storage space and other resources in such a way that the system speed is not wasted. Efficiency. Dash means the program should cope with invalid data and not stop without an indication of the cause of the source of error. Robustness. Dash means the program must be easy enough to use and be well documented. Usability. Dash means the program must be easy to amend, having good structuring and documentation. Maintainability. The computer is a general-purpose machine with a remarkable ability to process information. Computer programming is both dash and dash dash. An art and a science. In a high-level language, one specifies the logical procedures that have to be performed to achieve a dash dash result. Machine language is the binary language and it's made up of only and dash dash zeros and ones. Dash has a one-to-one relationship with machine language, but uses symbols and mnemonics for particular items. Assembly language. Dash programming languages are means by which programmers manipulate the computer. Computer. Dash have evolved from the machine language to assembly language, high-level language and very high-level programming language. Programming languages. 4 gallons stands for dash dash. Fourth generation language. The dash are not designed by the programmer but by the fourth generation software itself. Program flows. A dash or dash that assists computer users to write their own programs by expanding simple statements into program code. Program generator or application generator. The difficulty of programming and the time required to program computers in assembly languages and machine languages led to the development of dash dash. High-level languages. Dash allow the computer to change the sequence of execution of instruction, depending on conditions built into the program by the programmer. Logic instructions. And dash directs the computer to accept data from a specific input device and store it in a specific location in the store. Input instruction. The dash tells the computer what to do, such as add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Operation code. Basically, human beings cannot dash or in computer language speak or write. A computer must be dashed to respond to a specific instruction. Programmed. The dash is a suite of programs written by programmers for computer users. User programs. Dash are packages that can be used to produce books and documents in standard form. Desktop publishing. Dash are packages that can be used to solve statistical problems, e.g. stat graphical, SPSS. Statistical packages. SPSS stands for dash dash. Statistical packages for social scientists. Dash is software for designing, setting up and subsequently managing a database. Database packages. Dash are packages that enable you to bring out images, diagrams and pictures. Graphical packages. Dash are programs or packages that perform a variety of different processing operations using data that is compatible with whatever operation is being carried out. Integrated packages. An application mainly designed for numerical figures and reports. Spreadsheet. A dash is used to create, edit, save, and print reports. Word processor. Dash is a set of programs designed to solve problems of a specific nature. Application software. Dash include programs to clear areas of storage, writing file labels and updating common data. Housekeeping operations. Dash makes an exact copy of a file from one medium to another or from an area of a medium to another area of the same medium. File copy. File conversion covers data transfer from any medium to another, making an exact copy or simultaneously dash and dash dash. Editing and validating. Utility software is a set of commonly used programs in data processing departments, also called service or dash dash. General purpose programs. And dash is a computer program that accepts a source program in assembly language program, reads and translates the entire program into an equivalent program in machine language. Assembler. An interpreter is a program that accepts program in a source language, reads, translates and executes it, line by line into dash dash. Machine language. A compiler is a computer program that accepts a source program in one high-level language, reads and translates the entire user's program into an equivalent program in machine language, called the object program or dash dash. Object code. The suites of languages that translate other languages to machine language are called dash dash. Language translator. One of the most important component of an operating system is its dash dash. Command interpreter. Dash provides the user with access to the various resources the system maintains. Distributed system. A distributed system is a collection of dash that do not share memory or a clock. Processors. Dash refers to a mechanism for controlling the access of programs, processes, or users to the resources defined by a computer controls to be imposed, together with some means of enforcement. Protection.
Everything is around 30-something. So that's something, because it's not really hard. It was showing some people's quota was showing minus before. Recently they rectified. So that was just, I don't know how, just as you go through your initial of last semester, if possible, then check your balance that remains, then they should calculate what they have, like they are money from the money you have before. Then they minus it now. And just try to explain to how. Just tell them this thing. Okay.